not only am I going to accept you, but we're going to pay attention to one another. This is going to cost you a little more. Because you see, I can accept you and ignore you. I can accept you and walk past you every Sunday and not pay attention to your reality. The church will work when we understand the fundamental principle of how Jesus did the thing. Not only am I going to accept you, but we're going to pay attention to one another. The reason why it's called pay attention is because you got to pay something. It will cost you something to pay attention. You deep, I got the Holy Ghost. Bishop, I got all the gifts of the Spirit. I got the gifts of healing and prophetic utterances, and I got the gifts of the Spirit. Matter of fact, I got the gifts of discernment. Bishop, I can tell you got some demons in your church. I can discern spirits, human, divine, and demonic. Can you discern that this sister's got a broken heart? Can you discern that when you come around for the offering, that brother ain't never gotten no money, and maybe you ought to pay attention to how you can slip up next to him and slip something in his hand? Can you pay attention to the one who comes to church with 7 little nappy-headed, snotty-nosed children, and her shoes are run over and she got runs in her stockings? Instead of you turning up your nose, the Bible says you heard from the beginning, we ought to love one another. Pay attention. Stop with your head up in the air, worshiping God. Oh, come on here, till you cannot be of any earthly good to the God you worship. Pay attention. While you're coming to church every Sunday morning with your little bucket out, feed me, impress me. Pay attention that sometime your leader needs to be encouraged. Pay attention. The 3 enemies of spiritual life in this hour are noise, hurry, and crowds. The demonic trinity: noise, hurry, and crowds. You can't pay attention because you're always in auditory clutter. You can't pay attention to the moving of the Spirit because there's always noise. Noise, hurry. Somebody always pushing you in your back. Always pull to the next assignment. Noise, hurry, and crowds. Oh, but if you will just silence that demonic trinity. Look, I'm getting ready to lose you right now, but I dare you to go on an electronic fast. I dare you to go on an electronic fast. You can't pay attention to a conversation because you got to get your iPhone out. I can't talk to you 3 minutes, but you hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. Hey, doc. I dare you to turn off your computer at night and go to bed early. You think your sex life is gone. It ain't gone. It's just been robbed because you ain't been paying attention. Turn off your computer. Turn off your television at night and pay attention. Ain't nobody going to help me here. Stop making me compete with your other priorities. Pay attention. Because you see, what I pay attention to begins to grow. When I pay attention to my collard greens in the backyard in the garden, they begin to grow. When I pay attention to my raggedy bank account, it begins to flourish. When I pay attention in my raggedy marriage, and stop paying attention to every other good-looking man and telling him how good he looking, how good he smells, and go home to Brother Copeland and say, Negro, you sure look good to me today. Oh, yes, you do, with that big old belly and that ball. You look good to me. Just more for me to explore. I'm paying attention, baby. Oh, yes. And the more I pay attention, the more it grows. When he didn't used to want to come home, now he hurries up into the driveway. Because what you pay attention to, somebody holler, say, it'll grow. If you learn how to do some one anothering. Brother came in my office the other day. My wife don't never want to cooperate. My wife don't never want to give me what I need. I said, well, baby boy, have you been giving her what she needs? Because you see, when you pay attention, it is not just about the fact that you got a prescription for some Viagra and some Cialis, but if you will just learn how to pick up them towels off the floor before you leave, and learn how to wash a few dishes before the evening time comes, learn how to call her in the daytime and say, baby, I was just thinking about you. Oh, when you pay attention on the front end, you get attention on the back end.